मना एव मनुष्याणां कारण बंधन मुक्तये. मना एव karanam. Mind is cause of bondage and liberation. He is our enemy and he is our friend. So you should try to train mind at first. If your mind is not in friendly terms, his enemy. And if you at that time follow mind, then you will go to hell. In a state of bondage, we will have not to take shelter of mind and to take any advice from that mind. What to do? To follow Rupa Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Guru Dev, all the disciplic achars will have to follow. Not to follow mind. What mind is telling? Have a whip, and control mind by that whip daily 10 times. Take a broom, and give on the back of mind 10 times daily. Then he will make it pure. Otherwise, the tails of dogs, like this, always. If you will take 100 pipas of ghee and rub it and make again, if you will give up, it will become like this. So mind is like this. So always whipping, controlling. By taking the shelter of any realized Rasik Tattvagya Vaishnava, he may be like this. Otherwise not. So mind is like that. You will have to be very careful from mind. If your mind has become your friend, then very easy to remember the pastimes of Krishna. So he is telling that Swamiji or Rupa Goswami that first of all we will have to train our mind. Then all your bodily activities, senses will follow this. Go on.
The Krishna consciousness movement is especially meant for training the mind to be always engaged in Krishna's business.
That is how Jiva Goswami established this. Krishna consciousness established by Jiva Goswami, Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha, and all our acharyas are member of this. Sometimes Jiva Goswami was president. After that, Raghunath Das Goswami became president. After that, Krishna Das Raj Kaviraj was president. After that, Shyamananda Prabhu, Narottam Thakur, Srinivasacharya, and after that, Vishwanath Chakravarti was very famous president of this Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha, that is Krishna consciousness. No? After some time, Baladev became very powerful president. And after that, there came a very deep Andhakar Yug, dark period. But after that, Srila Bhakti Vinod, very prominent, and Saptam Goswami became the president, and he preached everywhere. And after that, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, he preached all over the world by his arms, like Swamiji, here, there, everywhere. In very short time, his one hand preached over the whole world. Swamiji was very greatest, one of the preachers and president of this Krishna consciousness, especially that Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha, and he gave some new bottle, but same wine. Same wine, in new bottle. And the new bottle was the name of that Krishna consciousness. But for intelligent person, it is the same wine, but in new bottle. Some are now deviated, and they don't want to accept this theory. but I think that they are not intelligent. Krishna movement is eternal, you should know. Not new anything. I think this Krishna consciousness is eternal. Its followers are also eternal. Third class bogus Kanishta Adhikari is not member of this. Only they are doing something. But really, all the liberated souls are members of this. Bhakti Vinod Thakur. So, if we will be like Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Srila Prabhupada and Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, our Gurudev, then we will be member. Otherwise, like simple Chaukidar, you know, Chaukidar, gatekeeper, like dogs sitting on the gate, something doing, sir. Actually, we will remember at that time of this Vaishnava Raj Sabha, alias Krishna consciousness. And that is Krishna consciousness as it is. Anyone have, the Chaukdar has no power to reject anyone. Never. Then?
The mind contains hundreds and thousands of impressions, not only of this life, but also of many, many lives of the past.
How? Anyone can explain how? Mind has what?
Hundreds and thousands of impressions.
How? Anyone? You? Who? You? You want to?
It contains the impressions of past lives which are carried within that subtle body.
How thousands and thousands of impressions?
Yes.
How? In a moment, lakhs and lakhs impression on going on mind. What you are thinking? I will beat that person. He is a very wicked person. I am loving him. Some affections to anyone. Some opposite mood to anyone. Sometimes abusing anyone. All are becoming impression in your mind. And you will have to taste in lakhs and lakhs, but only for a moment impressions. Understand this clearly or not? In your word you can tell.
That all the impressions of previous experiences are stored in our mind like a tape recorder.
Also present, you are doing.
Yeah.
Your age is like 60 or 50. But how many impressions you have kept in your mind? You know? Uncounted. Unlimited. Anyone cannot count. And you will have to test all these impressions in lakhs and lakh kotis birth. You have killed an ant when you are passing on a way. Will it come in like impression or not? Unwillingly or willingly, you are going a path, and so many ants were there, and you kept unwillingly your foot there with shoes, very hard shoes, and among them about 100 ants died, and you never cared, but impression will come. Willingly or willingly you are doing. How? Your son is keeping his hand in fire unwillingly. He does not know that it is fire, it will burn. But if he keeps hand, fire will burn or not. If it is done unwillingly, it will do. If you are keeping some kerosene oil, you know kerosene oil? Kerosene oil. Here, 18. There will be some smell or not? Unwillingly it is kept or willingly kept. It has some
aroma, smell,
bad smell. So you are doing anything unwillingly or illegally, you'll have to test. It will come like impression. A bull came and he wanted to take on his horns and he made some pain to your body. You took a very big stick and gave him 3-4 danda. Will it be impression or not? Can you tell?
Certainly.
It will be. Bull will have no impression because he is in fruitable what? Karma yoni, that is. Not activity yoni. They are suffering. So he is suffering. If he will take you like this, it is your past times impressions. If you are silent, thinking that, oh, he has done for my past activities, I should be silent, then okay. And if you are doing with danda again, then new impression, and that bull will become like a man and he will have to. If you are taking place of any cows, the cows will be men, and you will have to cow for so many births, and he will take place again. He will kill. So these are impressions of lakhs and lakh times, and also for these also we are making so many impressions. Don't try to make any bad impression. What impression? Always chant, remember Krishna. If anyone disturbing you, no harm, like Haridas Thakur. He was strong enough that he could have rejected, that he could not bite him in 22 markets. If he has prayed to Krishna or nothing, he was Brahma. He could have resisted. And he can, by course he has destroyed that Muslims who are waiting. But he could not, he did not exercise his power. So in this way. So always chant and remember. Especially he will tell, Swamiji is explaining that in our last days, at the time of death, what you will remember, chant, you will be liberated from this world. Otherwise, if you are whole life you have chanted, but at the time of death, you are remembering any prostitute or any bad thing, then you will have to go there. Be very careful. Go on.
These impressions sometimes come in contact with one another and produce contradictory pictures.
What is the meaning?
Like a dream. In a dream, you may have an impression of a mountain may come, and another impression may come up of gold. So you're dreaming of a gold mountain.
In our this life?
This life and previous life.
No. What he is telling?
I know.
These impressions sometimes come in contact with one another and produce contradictory pictures. How in this life? Can any what?
Performing pious activities, impious or spiritual activities, and by nature they're contradictory and complicated.
Like example?
I might plant some trees, give some charity, but then I might do something sinful, and perhaps I might come into good association and do something spiritual. So my mind is not fixed. I'm involved in so many contradictory.
You have so many pastimes you have done. You have done so many things, bad activities and good activities. If they are coming in the same time in this life, you will be confused and you will be in doubt that what should I do or not do. You saw a very beautiful lady, or lady saw a very beautiful male. And he was attracted, but he has any good wife, chaste wife. He's thinking what to do. These two feelings are coming from past activities, impressions, and he is not deciding what to do. I should have attachment with this new lady and give up my old ladies, my wife. What should I do? But this is so beautiful. My first wife is somewhat aged, and he is not so okay. So what should I do? But this lady is very young, very beautiful, very sweet. What to do? He becomes in dilemma. It may be that 4, 5, 6, so many at a time impression will come. What to do? But what impression is so strong? It will defeat all these things. Wife tells that you shouldn't go to Krishna consciousness. Otherwise I will take poison and I will die. So you should select whether you should go in Krishna consciousness, chanting, remembering, doing. And wife is telling that you should take flesh, eggs, meat, and enjoy with me. And if you are not coming to me, and if you are going to be pure devotee, I will take at once poison, and I will give poison to my all girls and sons. Oh, what to do? Very big problem. What I should do? These are all impression due to past activities. They may come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at a time. And at that time, it is very hard, big problem. Any devotee can save you. So we should try to go in association of any good, realized soul. He will solve it in a very, like this. Like Narad solved a hunter. Hunter was entering in hunter was there in a very big forest, and he has bow and arrows with poison. And he used to shoot one deer, and he was doing chatpat, half dead, only rolling down. Where he saw Narad, he was going. Oh, he is half dead, and he also suffering so much and doing chatpat. Chatpat means flapping. Yes. Again he crossed that thing. He saw another, any deer or anything. He saw some birds that they were also flapping like that. At last, he came nearer to that hunter. Hunter came with his bow and arrow, and he told Narad, "Why you come in this way, and you have disturbed me? My all shikars." No. शिकार की होवे है praise. Understanding? My all this to whom I am they are now going here and there, running, and you have disturbed me. I will kill you. He told that you cannot kill me. You have no power to kill me. You have no power to touch even. See towards you, and he took some drops of his water from his pot and he sprinkled. He at once saw, oh, lakhs and lakhs, these animals are ready to kill me. They are killing me, and again I am taking birth, and again they are killing. And they are in a row, lakhs and lakhs, waiting. He at once became fainted, and he was rolling down on the earth. Again he took some water and sprinkled. he became in knowledge, what? Sense. And he fell flat on the lotus feet of Narada Rishi. Save me, save me, save me. He told that they broke your arrows and bows. Then what I will take? How I will be maintain life, my? Or don't care for it. In huge quantity, all things will come. Only take some little. But first you should. And in a moment he changed, and he was changed. And he became very big saint. After some days, Parvat Rishi and Narad was returning from the same way. And he now became so pious, then he used to wash the way to do pranam to Narad Rishi, so that any one ant cannot be harmed. He became so pious. Parvat Maharaj told us, who is he? Oh, he is my disciple. He was a very big hunter, so nisthur, cruel-hearted. Now he has become. Oh, you are a stone. Touch the stone. Touch the stone. In moment you can turn anyone. So Narada Rishi. So if a person like him, devotee like, will touch us, then our mind can be controlled. Other. How much time? Pone 12. What is this slok?
Yam yam vati smaram vabham pujakshan te kalevaram swami vaitikamsaya siddhartha bhavaparita.
No, go on.
Whatever state of being one remembers, when he quits his body, that state he will attain without fail. At the time of death, the mind and intelligence of a living entity creates a subtle form of a certain type
What
of life.
word? What word? Subtle. Subtle form means. Oh, subtle form. Go on.
For the next life. If the mind suddenly thinks of something not very congenial, one has to take a corresponding birth in the next life. On the other hand, if one can think of Krishna at the time of death, he can be transferred to the spiritual world, Goloka Vrindavan.
Any example for both? For what?
Becoming a deer.
Yes. You are thinking of deer. So if you will think of Krishna and Krishna associates, certainly you will be like that. Any example? Yes. Ajamil became like this. So many Shrutis has been like that. Shruti means Ved. Ved is not a book, not a only piece of paper. Srimad Bhagavat is not a piece of paper. Gita is not piece of paper. But without that we cannot see, because we are blind. Mortal. But Srimad Bhagavat, Gita and all Vedas are immortal, like Krishna. No? So we cannot see that. His teachings are immortal. No? So we cannot realize all these things. Only we can realize by cultivating our this all activities to please Krishna. And when it will come in the stage of bhav, then we can realize a little. So we should try to develop our Krishna consciousness sadhan like bhav. Go on.
This process of transmigration is very
So
subtle.
Ved, Shrutis, month became gopi. No? Dandakaranya rishis became gopis, because they were thinking like this at the time of death. From very beginning they were thinking, at last in the last stage at the day of the time of death, they thought like this and became gopis. There are so many lakhs and lakhs examples for this. So if you are always thinking, remembering like gopis, like Siddham Subal, you will be like that. Don't remember alone Krishna, then you will be annihilated in then it will go against. So we should remember Krishna with his associates, especially more bending towards his associates. This is bhakti. Try to realize this fact. We should chant, remember whom? Who are serving Krishna more than Krishna. Like what? We will, if we want to love Krishna like mother and father, we will have to be like to follow Nanda and Yashoda, and Krishna like his son. And if at the time of death we are doing so, then we will be this servant of Nanda and Yashoda like mother and father, and we will serve Krishna like that. If you want to serve like gopis, then you will have to think like that. You will have to do like them. How to serve them? You will have to be expert in this life for all these things. And gradually thinking gopis with Krishna, how they are serving Krishna, and at the time of death you are remembering these things. You will be the servant of gopis. That is how gopis. This is the hidden secret. Somebody has not told all things, but he has told in condensed form. This is like sutra. Go on.
Therefore, Srila Rupa Goswami advises devotees to train their minds in order that they will be.
You should note all these things in your heart if you want to advance. And if you are advancing only worldly desires, only in thinking of that, you cannot go. You are not following Swamiji. You have to develop all these things in this way, gradually, giving them coming in this.
In order that they will be unable to remember anything other than Krishna. Similarly,
this process of transmigration.
Process of transmigration is very subtle.
Subtle. Well, subtle means yes, sukshma. You'll have to take this process. Don't always go on outwardly thinking and adopting artificial and all these things outwardly. Very go in deep. Otherwise, you cannot understand all these things. Go on.
Therefore, Srila Rupa Goswami advises devotees to train their minds in order that they will be unable to remember anything other than Krishna.
He is telling that you should remember half all these things and half that. What he is telling? If anyone is not doing like that and remembering half, more than half these worldly things, even a sannyasi can go down. He is bound to go down. And if being a grihastha, but gradually developing all these things, he will go up to Golok Vrindavan.
Similarly, the tongue should be trained to speak only of Krishna and to taste only Krishna Prasad. Srila Rupa Goswami.
He is telling that even at that time you should do all these outwardly things, make a garden, make all these things. In first stage he has told only to make some impressions. But in these advanced stages, what he is telling? Swamiji is telling what I am telling. And what I am telling, he is telling same thing. No difference at all. But how they are discovering differences, I don't know. Same thing. In same bottle, not another new bottle. I have brought any new bottle. Same bottle, same wine, same thing. As our Whole disciplic Acharya has been given. They have given.
Srila Rupa Goswami further advises Tishtan Braje. One should live in Vrindavan or any part of Brajabhumi.
Why he is telling? To whom he is telling? To devotees or undevotees? So why they are telling that? Narayan Maharaj is telling different things. I am telling this, but not for all. Those who are qualified, they should be in Braja. They have no requirement of all these attachments. Gradually they will be in Vrindavan. And at last, for always in Vrindavan. Swamiji is not telling this? Same thing? Or the
Brajabhumi, or the land of Vrindavan, is supposed to be 84 kroshas in area. 1 krosha equals 2 square miles. When one makes Vrindavan his residence, he should take shelter of an advanced devotee there.
Who will be there? If anyone is there. Always he is in doubt. And always he is searching his worldly requirements. And he wants to fulfill his desire. Very beautiful Raj palace. No? He wants. All the facilities. Like a king. They should not go there. They should not go there. Give him all the desires. One need to serve, not to be served. One need to serve. To whom? A pure devotee is there. Not seeking all these worldly things there. Not quarreling. Be harmony with all. If there is attachment, very bad thing there. If you are doing some sins, it is like Vajradep, like thunderbolt. So don't do all these things. You should practice here all these things and then reside in Vrindavan. Go on.
In this way, one should always think of Krishna and his pastimes.
If a man has so much problems, oh, what to do? My wife has left me and he has gone to another. What to think of my children? How I will earn my money? What to do? Always thinking of this thing, and he is in Vrindavan, quarreling at others and so much diplomatic and so much all these things having, so much policy, Rajniti means politics. Then how he is Vrindavan? He is not in Vrindavan. But he is doing some sinful activities. This is
further elucidated by Srila Rupa Goswami in his Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu.
I will explain it tomorrow. And it will very, very good thing. I wanted to finish this slok. I will try to finish tomorrow. Anyhow, I will try to finish tomorrow or day after tomorrow. I have only one day life here, perhaps. Today is 24th, 25th, 26th. I will have to take rest. 27 in morning, I will have to go. But actually, I will not go. I will be in this brush near Govardhan, near Jamuna. I will try to come again if you will like. And then after this we can discuss more things superior. Gaur Praman.